So our first Saturday back, we ventured out to the city and we took a train in because, as you can see, no one is riding the trains. This is a Saturday afternoon, I think 2 o'clock. This should not be this empty. Yeah, just let the video do the talking. Oh, there's the crew. That's David and Lana sitting down. So now we're at the next stop, and we actually, well, you're able to see what we're seeing as we get out and go on our walkabout. Just not a lot of people. This particular exit is a shopping district, and there is no one. Even up a little higher level, we're now on the basement level, so a couple of these exits would go into some of the basements of the malls. And it is completely, not completely, but fairly empty. And on a Saturday afternoon, you would not see this light of traffic. We're up on a pedestrian bridge, and there's just a few cars. It really is interesting to see a city of 25 million be this empty, really. So, just an interesting day all around. Oh, here's a little more traffic. You can see the superstructure of the highway that we're walking underneath. And even the scooters. It's so quiet. Oh, yeah, very few scooters out. And that makes it kind of a joy to walk around as a pedestrian. And once we're down, I slowed this clip down so you can see they're not even letting you into the local parks. This walkway should be filled with dancers, street performers, old people dancing to music, and you just can't gather anywhere like this in public yet. We're not sure when that will happen. And now we're in a taxi heading to the Bund for dinner. So I think it's around 5:30 right now, so we're happy that the sun is up a little bit later. This barrier in between us and that other line of traffic is a major cluster of traffic, and we just cruised right through it. There's a Shanghai Tower, and this is a major artery. This was the bridge we were walking under. This should be packed. This little drive that we did, this taxi, we would never take during the regular day hours because you'd be sitting in traffic creeping. So you would either walk it or get the train. And again, I'm astounded how little traffic there is. It really is interesting. And now we're on the Bund. That should be just swarming with people. That little red building's where we had dinner. Nice, kind of sunset, sort of hazy. There's a little more pollution because the factories have started up. All these white-looking buildings are piers for the boats that obviously go along the water. Many of the boats are either moored or they're someplace else. There's the Bund with all the old banks. That's the original part of the old colonial buildings. So we're a bit downstream from there. But again, there's nobody out on the promenade. Fairly quiet evening for Saturday night. And now here we are in the restaurant, looking down on the street we just crossed, looking across the street. It's probably pretty fuzzy right now just because I'm shooting from inside a restaurant. So it's nice to see the city lit up. It's just unusual to see the city so empty. And here's our restaurant. This is a tapas place right on the Bund. Fairly expensive considering we're right on the water. And currently, I think there are 3 tables, and we're one of them. And then this is our way out. I think we had a few more tables come in. There's a group of expats that I just showed quickly, but it is empty.